Good people, welcome to another episode of the All Go Podcast. I am your host, Desmond. Before I get into it, please like and subscribe the video. Rolling and trending, road to 100 subscribers. So, I have not done my recap on the Hard Knocks episode 2. Is that episode 2? Episode 2 with the Detroit Lions. My friend Dre, shout out to Dre, he called me and asked me what I thought about it. And I was, once again, continually impressed, mainly with Deuce Staley, I think with Dan Campbell as well, talking about, losing that close game that they had against the Falcons. And it was a game that they had in their grasp. They should have won that game. You get a late fumble, you give up a touchdown pass, and you lose the game. And when you break down a lot of the NFL and NFL games, you can look at it and say there two big plays ended up costing you. And I like that Campbell addressed it head on, just saying that we still got a little bit of losing in this with what we're doing. We got to get rid of that. We got to get rid of all of the losing. And he had some jeans or something with chalk in them, and I appreciate the visual, but no, he is embracing what the Lions have done in the past, even though that has nothing to do with him or any of the guys that are on that team, and just addressing it. Look, that's what we've always been. We don't want to be that anymore. So let's get it together. Let's all get on the same page. We got to keep working, keep busting our butts, and we'll get there. We'll get to where we want to be. And I don't know if this is going to translate into a whole bunch of wins or anything like that. But I do know, living in reality and addressing what has happened for a franchise that hasn't won a lot, I think those are very important things to do when it comes to trying to change the culture. When I look at how Deuce Staley was coaching the running backs against Indianapolis in the joint practice, that's how you change a culture. You need guys who are just culture changers. And I think Deuce Staley is, because you look at the high regard that he held those running backs to. He was yelling so much, he lost his voice. I mean, it sounded like he was whispering the second half of towards the end of the joint practice. But he was pissed because he felt like his guys didn't compete. They didn't do a good job out there executing. They didn't catch the football. Like, they had a bad day, and it happens sometimes. But you guys need to know that they're going to be coached up. Like, they need to know that there's going to be accountability, because guess what? There's accountability to Dan Campbell. There's accountability to Deuce Staley, right? These guys keep losing. Those guys are going to lose their jobs. DeAndre Swift, I'm pretty sure he's not going to lose his job. So this is on everything. This is a business. It comes down to, yes, it's a football game that they play, but it's a business. And performing like that is not going to cut it. And Deuce Staley let those guys know, this is BS. This is not how we do. It's not how we perform. So I loved it. My last point, I really love Rodrigo. He seems to be an awesome guy. My concern is with him being a bit undersized. I know he plays a weak side backer, but it's not going to be a very difficult thing to put him in situations where he is essentially now on the strong side. I was talking with Dre. I mean, you line up in a formation as the offense, and we put the tight end to the right, so that means Rodrigo's on the left side. Well, it's no big deal to trade that tight end to where now the running strength is to Rodrigo. He's a little light. But we'll see what happens. That's probably my one concern there. But even with him being undersized, the thing that I appreciate is he is the guy who's performing the best when it comes to that group, or one of the guys performing the best when it comes to that group. And they're putting him on the field. Like, they're not. It's not this merit-based or just reputation, or you were the free agent that we signed. You were the first round pick, so you got to play. It's like, no, the best guy who's performing well, who's getting it done, doing his assignment, and doing it like his hair is on fire, that guy's going to play. So we'll see what happens. But once again, still impressed. And I just wonder if Hard Knocks is just getting us again, and just, you know, every team that's on Hard Knocks, you believe. I didn't believe when it was the Cowboys this recent time, but other than that, we'll see. But I'm still loving it, and that's it for me. Peace.